Hey guys, here's the conclusion to the last fight in the last video. We're back. Alright, this is the third round against my dual pistol, or against the enemy's dual pistol AC with dual Sweet 16s and back. And I saved this kind of for last because it's hype. We're both going in our game. I'm mid, he's close. I got the punish laser, he's got Sweet 16s. He's running long pistols, and he's fast, I'm fast. We're both reasonably efficient. And we're both reasonably competent in what we're piloting. Jebaited the assault armor. Keeping it range, holding the triggers down. Missing with my laser cannon as always. He's low, I'm low. Who gets it? Who gets it? The guy who misses with the laser doesn't get it. It's a good fight, though. Again, thumbs up, dude. Your mech's gonna get trashed by a lot of other stuff, but that's not what we're here for. I fought this guy a couple times, too. Unfortunately for him, these fights go poorly. Solo, some of you actually like watching this thing, and it's a thing to pilot. So, for those of you who don't know Solo, Kaikaku Blader, run an oscillator. Obviously use the blade, use the speed to get in, cancel the blade strike, bazooka, machine gun, and Huxley. Huxley stays up during advance, machine gun as well if you can. Use the bazooka to either punish after a blade strike, it breaks, or use it to get a break so you can punish with the blade strike. And here we go. Boom. A full combo. I don't get that very often. Kind of happy it happened. But that's Solo's game plan for you. And it came out pretty good. I've had this AC work extremely well. I've had it work extremely poorly. I think it gets hard countered by certain things pretty badly, and, you know, honestly, that's part of this game's problem. The rock, paper, scissors in this game is an issue. But as long as I can keep piloting lightweights, I guess I'm good. Now, you'd also think that maybe hanging out in the air is not the greatest of ideas, and it isn't. Or maybe a better generator would suit this differently. Well, it used to have the sand tie. You're seeing the blue because it now has the fattest, I think it's the Pt.2, about 10,000 weight generator using the electrical system. And it is great on any AC you need to maintain an airborne or a general use. And you've seen me have very little issue with this thus far, so this test may actually stick. Solo finally got an update in July. Again, more of the same thing. We have actually getting what I'm looking for instead of failing it. So hits. Now you'll also notice a lot of Solo success tends on if that bazooka hit actually hits down and can make contact with it. The reason for that is, again, weird combination things going on here with this punish. Either gets it or he doesn't. Case in point. Either the blade gets the punish or the bazooka does. And right here we got the clear. He's down low, securing the victory right there. Pop. And now we wait. Guy's got a decent handle on what he's doing. Just needs to be real careful with that. Yeah, you all knew this wasn't going to be gone forever. We got 213 back for 2 last games. And our first opponent is the same guy. I kind of feel bad about this one. It's not a fair fight. As many of you know, 213 is kind of the staple AC at this point. It's probably my most comfortable design. and for reasons like you're about to see. This is just works out perfectly for me in this fight. There's no other way to put it. Like, he just has a bad time, and you're just getting to see 213's game plan unstopped. He does virtually nothing to deal with it. Now, he's trying. He's doing a good job of staying away when he gets the opportunity. But the problem with his AC versus this one, I think anyway, is that I can kind of dictate range on the ground. And once he goes airborne, since I have more energy, since he's trying to fight me vertically, he's not efficient enough to hold off that long. Which can be a problem. And the second round goes more like the first. He does much better here, though. So let's take a look at what he actually does. So first things first, fires the missiles earlier, staggers them. That's good number one, changing it instead of firing them all off. Maintains the air and tries to maintain a safe distance. However, he's not using the cover the way he needs to. Now, I screw up there and take a face full of missiles. He couldn't capitalize on it, or didn't capitalize on it for some reason. I don't know if it's because he was reloading or if because he just didn't think about it. Would have been an excellent time to do so. Going into the air more. But he spends too much time in the air quick boosting around without dodging things. When he could just take the trade and be much better off. In this case, pop that. Wait. Big ass terminal armor doesn't need to actually do anything. And clear. Saturation fire wins fights. Armor Core 4 answer at perk in Armor Core 6. So that's what we got from him. Next fight we'll be moving on to a different player. With that thing. That had me worried when I first saw it. Dual Wergers. Another good energy weapon. I'm a squishy lightweight that doesn't like getting slapped by energy. You can imagine I was not happy to see this. However, it works out a kind of an interesting fight. This is it's kind of weird seeing this from the other side, because normally I'm the guy with the Wergers and having problems with them. This guy, he actually tagged me with that shot. I didn't notice that we were fighting. Right here, he makes probably the worst mistake he can do is just get in close. He has to, though. So, you're seeing the Wergers just not hit me. There's no good reason for this. Those things should have much better accuracy than they do. And those arms are not bad. I'm beginning to think that weapon itself is bugged. But, again, 213's game plan doesn't change. ACS break chain go. I will remind you all watching that this is C rank. This is not A or S, so your mileage may vary depending on where you're at on these sorts of things. Thus far, I have yet to run into anyone who was not a hard counter who this AC had a super bad problem. Now understand that I will still lose and say that. I just haven't got shut down by anything super bad yet. That's it. What we have here is him bursting his armor. Probably way too late. He should have done that before he got the break. And I get cocky. I start playing with my food here, and I probably should never do this. But I know I've got the win secured. There's nothing he can do to me at this point that would one-shot me. So, there's no point in worrying about it. And I just take my time, let him make some mistakes, and there it goes. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for showing up. And these two videos have been tiring. Anyway, thanks. I'll catch you guys later.